Well, if this isn't what a shitty video feels like to film, I don't know what is. Cedric passing is another rough one. Another rough one. Cedric and I were pretty good friends. I just got done doing my evening workout. Heard about it earlier today, and this thing is becoming a little bit of too much of a reality in our industry. You all know that. We're losing like really, 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 really good people. And death don't give a fuck if you're a good person or not. It doesn't. This one don't feel good at all. We're losing really good people in our industry. This is a wake-up call to take care of yourselves. I don't mean quit doing what you love or anything like that. I mean go get checked out. Take care of yourself. You all know this, right? I don't want to make this video too grim, because what I really want to talk about is what a fucking tremendous human being Cedric McMillan was. Cedric and I turned pro together in 2009. We were at NPC Nationals, November 20th and November 21st of 2009. November 21st is my birthday. I turned pro on my birthday. Cedric and I met backstage because we were both all over the muscular development forums. He's the big fucking aesthetic, beautiful black man, and I'm the short, stocky white boy. It was funny because backstage, I'm a big foodie, and backstage he and I got introduced to each other. We were hanging out for a minute, and then he started talking about food. And I'm big cream of rice and big grits. I loved it. And I remember him fucking with me. Him and Darren Glenn were like, "What the fuck do you know about grits? Cheese grits, motherfucker." It was fun. We had a good time. And lo and behold, he and I turned pro. That night, we battled for the overall at the 2009 Nationals. We both got sponsored by Muscle Tech and then by Muscular Development as well. We did photo shoots together, we got sponsored together, and then we did our pro debut together. Cedric was so good at lighting up a room and making every single fucking person that he met feel special. I'll never forget, he beat me at Nationals, and then we went to the Dallas Europa in 2010, first or second weekend in August, and hot as fuck down in Texas. I won my debut, and Cedric didn't do too well. He didn't put it together. We still had our photo shoots with Muscle Tech and Muscular Development after that. We spent that whole weekend together, a few days after doing photo shoots, but we were at Metroflex in Texas, and we were trying to get my cover shot. We were shooting for like 6 hours. Cedric and I were there, sweating our fucking balls off. There was no AC. It was like 115 degrees inside the gym. And I'm just dying, dude. I'm fucking sweating my ass off. My eyes are starting to really sink back into my head. And we're trying to get this cover shot. That's the cover shot that you see on Muscular Development. And then I was starting to go out. I just start like fucking, you just saw me starting to just go dead. And Cedric fucking stopped the photo shoot. Walked up, told the photographer, he's like, "Nope, we're done, dude. We're out. You're out. You're done. You're done. You're not shooting him anymore. He's done." He's like, "You're not shooting with him for another 30 minutes. You need fluids. You need food. You're getting him food. He's going to stay here and rest." I wasn't going to stop the photo shoot. I wouldn't have quit. And Cedric saw it. The dude stopped the photo shoot for me for my health, because he knew I wasn't looking too good and it was getting ugly. And I'll never forget it. Because like that was who he was. It's who he was. He was always looking out for you. Always wanted to make sure you were okay. Always wanted to make sure you were smiling, having a good time, feeling good about being who you were. And then the other story that I have that I could go on with dinners and restaurants and the ridiculous things he did in public just to get a rise out of people and make sure it was a lighthearted, good time. But it was, we were on the way back from an event, and my plane ticket somehow it wasn't in my name. I didn't have a plane ticket there. Muscle Tech booked the flights, and I wasn't on there. I wasn't on the plane to go home. And he was right over at the next section over doing his thing for his flight. And I went to use my debit card, and my debit card got declined because it was like $800. And at the time, I didn't have a lot of money, and my card just wasn't going through because I had like a $500 limit on my card. And lo and behold, the dude walked right over and said, "What's the problem?" And I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, "My card's not going through." He said, "No big deal." Swiped his card, and then the lady's like, "We got to check a bag." And he's like, "Nope, using mine." And him being in the military, he made sure that we didn't have to pay for a bag, paid for my plane ticket to get home. Again, that's just the type of motherfucker that dude was. That's who he was. I can guarantee you there are a lot of other people that have similar stories. Because, I mean, if he did it for me, he definitely did it for other people. I'll never forget those things about that dude. He's such a good person. He went through his own battles, his own shit. We all know it. He's one of the most phenomenal bodybuilders to grace our era. Just a good dude. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. Sucks. Got a family. But like I said, there's things that we can pull from the people that we meet, the people that have been here before us, and things like that, and these stories. The reason I'm telling them, the reason I'm making this video is if you can be a little bit like that man, that's the good shit that I would pull from that individual and do it in your life. Whenever you see people that need a help, need a hand, whenever you see people in need, whenever you see somebody needs a little bit lifting up, a little slap on the ass, a little bit of love, a little bit of ass grabbing to make sure they feel good about themselves, that was Cedric. There was never a time whenever I didn't see that guy that he didn't make me smile and we didn't have good laughs. Those are the things that you got to pull from people that are good. And those stories, like I said, dude, I know there's way more people that had them type of stories. Cedric was a good guy. He was a great guy. We're losing good people in our industry, and it ain't cool. Young men, take care of yourselves. You don't got to give up your dreams. You don't got to give up your aspirations in life, but you do have to go get checked out. Take care of yourselves. At some point, ladies and gentlemen, the music stops. I battle my own demons, battle my own shit going on in my own head. You know, all the crazy things I did in my life. It's one of the reasons that I run in circles. We've lost a lot of really, really, really good people. I love Cedric. He has a part, he plays a significant role in a portion of my life and like a snapshot of my life that catapulted everything that I have today. And he was right there for it all. And like whenever I think of nationals, I don't think of just myself. I think of him. I think of Hani. I think of like just that feeling that I had being up on stage at that time and living in a moment that nobody can take away from me. Fuck. Do good jobs. Like I said, there are things to pull away from people to put into your life that can do great things for you, your community, your family, the people around you, and elevate things to another level. Cedric did that. Do that in your lives. Be good motherfuckers. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Make sure that everybody in your life knows that how much you love them. Do a good job.